welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. And what a busy few days it has been in the world of women's football. Barcelona's captain Vicky Losada has confirmed that she is leaving the club at the end of this season to go on to new ventures. Now, it has been reported earlier on in the week that Manchester City are an option for her, and they are in talks with Losada and her representatives about a move. However, as of today, I'm recording, so Sunday evening, there's been no advancements on that move. So it'll be very interesting to see what does happen. Obviously, Losada has played in the WSL, as we've said before. She's played at Arsenal, so she will know the league well, but it'll be very interesting to see if that happens. Elsewhere, contract-wise, Svenja Huth at Wolfsburg signed a new deal to stay with the Wolves until 2024, and Barbara Bonaccia of Juventus has renewed her contract for another year, so that is good news contract-wise as well. Danny Kirkdijk at Brighton has signed another one-year deal as well to remain over here in England. So, what else have we had? We've had the PFA Team of the Year announced. The nominations for Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year were announced. However, as the time of recording, it hasn't happened yet, but we'll get a video out once that is announced. So, the Team of the Year has Anna-Katrin Berger in goal, Katie McCabe, Leah Williamson, Magdalena Eriksson and Mara Mialda in defence, with midfielders and forwards of Sam Mewis, Caroline Weir, Sam Kerr, Fran Kirby, Lauren Hemp and Chloe Kelly. So obviously it's no surprise that it's heavily dominated by Chelsea and Manchester City players, as they had fantastic seasons, and it's good to see that Katie McCabe gets the recognition she deserves after a wonderful season for Arsenal, and Leah Williamson also having a good season. Right, on to the action now that we've had over this past week, and it's congratulations to PSG, who have won the D1 Arkema Ligue 1 Femini Trophy after beating Dijon 3-0 on Friday night. And despite Lyon themselves winning 8-0 against Fleury 91, it was enough for PSG to wrap up the title, so congratulations there. Elsewhere in France, Guingamp beat Bordeaux 4-2, Paris FC beat Montpellier 2-0, Stade Reims beat ICFF 2-1, and Soyo Charente beat Le Havre 3-0. So the final table sees PSG and Lyon top two, with Bordeaux getting third place, and then the bottom sees Le Havre finish on 8 points, ICFF on 10 points. So we have those three teams of PSG, Lyon and Bordeaux that will be occupying the Champions League spots next season for the French League. Over in Spain, and it was back to winning ways for Barcelona today as they beat Madrid CFF 3-2. So obviously in the back of their defeat to Atletico Madrid earlier on this week, they got back to perfect, a near perfect season. Now with just a couple of games left of the season for them, and they've scored 145 goals this season in the league. Elsewhere in Spain, Atletico Madrid beat Espanyol 4-1, Deportivo and Granadilla Tenerife drew 1-1, Sevilla Real Betis finished 2-0 to Sevilla, Real Madrid beat Sociedad 3-2, Levante beat Athletic Club 4-0, Rayo Vallecano beat Santa Teresa 5-0, Eibar beat Logroño 2-1, and Valencia beat Sporting Covuela 3-1. So there's still a couple games left in Spain, whilst Barcelona obviously have the most games left due to playing in cup competitions and the Champions League going far. And it's also congratulations to Bayern Munich, who have wrapped up the Frauen Bundesliga this weekend after beating Eintracht Frankfurt 4-0 to win their first trophy since the 2015-16 season. Elsewhere, their league rivals Wolfsburg this season won 8-0 against Werder Bremen. However, obviously it wasn't enough to win the title, so it's a huge shame to them, but it was a very close race and it came right down to the wire, which is what we all like to see. Elsewhere, Turbine Potsdam and SGS Essen played out a 2-2 draw. Sand beat Bayer Leverkusen 1-0, Hoffenheim beat Duisburg 3-1, and Freiburg beat Meppen 5-0. So with the results there, Bayern and Wolfsburg are the top two teams, and then Duisburg finished on 7 points, Meppen finished on 14 points. And finally, in the Netherlands, it was the KNVB Becker Women's Cup final this weekend between Den Haag and PSV, and it's PSV who won 1-0 thanks to a Joel Smith's goal, to give PSV their first title in football, which is absolutely incredible to see. Right, we'll be back later on this week to have a look at the international games that we have coming up this next week or two, and obviously reactions to who wins the Player and Young Player of the Year awards over here in England, and any other talking points from around the world of football. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Head over to our Twitter to follow us as well, and head over to our Instagram page at Women's Football Talk so you can see all the latest transfer news and any other stories that we will post over on there, and for more exciting content to look forward to next season. So until then, we'll see you soon.